defied multiple summons to withdraw from a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akaran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data. We shall beat the Hive scum to your target.
Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Trigon encounter. Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trigon could be anywhere. Close formation.
And together. No Trigon will slay us this day.
Shield yourself! More are coming! That silence intended fire shit. Fresh cartridge. This galaxy is not yours to devour. Ammunition here! Rally and relocate, brothers! A miracle given form. If the sand swallows these footholds, the Trigon will seize the opportunity. Prepare to reposition!
Contact imminent.
Tarry not, and scatter not. Rush the ravenous beauty. Fresh magazine. Assume your weapon malfunction. This locus gives us a tactical advantage. More equipment here. Pistol.
Displays aggressive behavior. Reposition quickly and stay together. Hurry! Close those gaps!
That is hereditary behavior. Unwavering, despite the grip of magic. Filthy Xenos have borrowed for the last time. Load up. More grenades, here.
The Trigon sinks us from below.
You failed that overload. Inserting fresh magazine. Active camouflage charge.
Hold here and dig in. Reposition quickly and stay together.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Understood, Makos. The lift is within our sights.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Location security indefensible. Reposition frequently to compensate.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Scrutinize every movement, brothers.
The lift has arrived.
Advance to the lift.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Lagos, is this servo skull malfunctioning?
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Block out any distractions. Our orders stand.
A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him.
Let Magos Gallium join the winged servants. Load up on grenades.
Others think you are the weakest among them.
Nothing about that servo skull sat right with me. The servo skull is of little concern to the objective. Equipment found. Nothing irreparably made. Dispensing steams. Reloading.
This is the wrong path. Must turn back.
Inserting rounds. I doubt that colossal Xenos aberration can chew through these walls.
Trigon statistical analysis says otherwise.
No Trigon shall compromise our objective. It tears through Earth as if it were paper.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrium's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
When you die, I want you to fully record your howls of agony for future attendance.
Operation jeopardized.
Where the Trigon burrows, the swarm follows.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Procure melter charges and affix them to the Tyranid burrows.
Brothers, I have a melter charge.
Delta storage X0 requisition authorization.
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. Purify their fetid tunnels with the melter charges.
Melter charge secure.
The passages are purified.
Advance to the facility, but watch for the Trigon.
Your righteous
Keep going.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Miguel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Skitter to the grave, Xenos! Purge every last Xenos for the Imperium! Follow me through.
Three meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Atrium shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Seek out a power cell for the generator.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Stimcash here. Obtaining armaments.
Tyranids have no argument tactics.
Power cell identified.
Restart the generators with the power cells! Power cell identified!
The generators require power, brothers.
Aid administered. Our bolt shall bellow the
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facilities network. Atrium will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Disconnect the cowering tech priest from her cradle of wires.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
First console, brothers.
This console is offline.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender thoughts of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, pests.
Silence, Metrian. Aurelian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Fresh cartridge. Deploying fragmentation. Swarm of I am not the target practice. We are. Take all you can carry. Objective on the other side.
Stockpile. Atmospheric conditions deteriorating.
Not even this interminable storm dampens our chapter's colors.
Xenos combatants.
Inserting rounds. You failed at ultra. Failed. Glorious battle, strength with talent. Fresh magazine. Crush the ravenous. That silenced the tunage vile chitty.
Ready for next encounter.
Resources acquired.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination. writing about?
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Objective update. Terminate Trigon.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission